Hey everybody, Zainab Sakal here, plastic surgeon, fitness, wellness, and well-being coach. I want to talk to us today about that saying, what angers you controls you. And some people might not understand, and I remember how I explained it to two of my kids, the two older ones, one time when they were fighting, the kind of fight that seems to last for days. And each time the other person passes by or sees something, it triggers the other person, and then they're angry and they're arguing again. And I called them and told them that, do you know that whoever angers you controls you? And they all looked at me puzzled. I said, yeah, because look at it. You're happy or you're okay until the other person says something or passes in front of you, and then you're all angry. And when they leave, you're back again. So it's as if they have some kind of remote control that they use in controlling you. They can willingly make you angry. And then it looks like they understood. And then again, I told them, okay, one of them said something, she just makes me angry. I said, actually, the person doesn't make you angry. You are the one who, by not controlling your emotions, by allowing your emotions to be everywhere, making yourself angry, you choose to be angry. Imagine if that person passes by, says something to you, and you decided, nah, I'm not getting angry. Which one do you think will be better? And if you've noticed, when you don't give power to what somebody says, knowingly or unknowingly to annoy you, it tends to stop. But when they know they're getting a reaction, especially for the very young kids, then they keep doing it over and over and over again. Good. So recently, I was something like that happened to me, and I learned a lot of lessons from it. And one of them was that when you think you've forgiven somebody, until you're in a real life situation to be able to face that person or face the situation again, you never can tell whether you're truly forgiven. And that is why you need constant practice in all the various ways that you're supposed to learn how to let go and forgive. Recently I was traveling, and then I was supposed to take one flight from one place to the other, and then take a connecting flight back to my little village. And there was some hitch, and instead of like a 30-minute wait, it turned to like about 3 hours. I was tired because I was awake from like 4 a.m. to be able to make the flight out from my place where I was living. And by the time they told us that we were going to have to not only change aircraft, but we're going to have to wait, because the departure hall was crowded, we had to wait outside on the corridor for like an hour. Imagine being tired, being awake from like 4. So I was really tired. And then finally we got to sit down. Well, the long and short of it was I was tired. And when there was a call for us to board, I was the last person to get a seat on the shuttle bus that will take us to the aircraft. And as soon as I sat down, this person, who's like somebody who I know, who had been very nasty to me in the past before, and in a public forum, came in. And as soon as he came in, the bus door was shut, and we started to ride towards the aircraft. And I'm the kind of person who believes that you should give your seat to pregnant women, elderly people, or elderly people who have some kind of incapacitation. I almost always give my seat to people. But this person was standing right in front of me because my seat was the last one just behind the driver. And when they came in, the one on the right shoulder was saying, get up, let him sit. And the one on the left shoulder said, nah, he's been nasty before, this is payback for him. And this was how the debate went on in my mind for that short ride until we got to the aircraft. And as soon as the bus stopped by our aircraft, I felt really terrible, because now I had let this person control me, and it was painful. But at the same time, within a very short time, because of my training, I told myself another opportunity would come and I'm going to make things right. I'm not going to let that person control me. I thought I had forgiven, but it was apparent I hadn't forgiven. This was probably the first time after so many years, I was finding myself in the situation to like show the person that what I preach, that whenever any situation happens, reply from the place of who you are, not from the place of the situation or the person. And in this case, I allowed myself to act based on the person and on the situation, and that's not me. So let me end by quoting something Lisa Nichols said once. She said, I give myself 1,000 chances, and when I get to 999, I press the reset button. So on that aircraft that day, after acknowledging my role in what had happened, I pressed the reset button. I know an opportunity will come. I'm going to make amends, not because I think the person deserves it, because it is who I am, to reply from the place of who I am and replace evil with good. So until next time, keep forgiving, let go, and if you've given yourself 1,000 chances, when you get to 999, press the reset button. So take care, everybody, and have a wonderful day. Bye.